What's up, people? Just gonna review day 3 of Rules of the Game that I did uh, a couple. Wow, she's hot. That I did a couple days ago. All right, day 3 was mission 1: adopt caveman hygiene. I mean, that's almost how I live. Try to just make sure I brush my teeth and shower, but and then the mission 2 was speak with confidence, uh, which I think I've done pretty good. Uh, and it gives you the 5 common speech mistakes. By doing these videos, I've cleared out a lot of my my filler words. I think I'm fairly projecting pretty well. I can just tell you this: I'm a whole lot better off than I was. But if you think I have some speech things that I can improve on, please let me know. Uh, but go through the day 3 briefing, vocal training. The basics of problems are low and soft speech, fast speech. He has you record yourself, which is highly important. You don't even need this book for that. The communications expert, watch on YouTube. Always get his name wrong, so I'm not going to try to say it. But he coaches Microsoft executives, and he goes through all this of recording yourself. Brain farts, I'll have them occasionally. Monotone voice, I don't think I do. I think I'm pretty good at that. Statements that sound like questions, that's usually an inner game problem or just being unsure of yourself. All right, so then his day 3, mission 3 was find Mr. Movie Phone, which I was out at night. I'm not calling anybody off my cell phone randomly at night to ask a movie recommendation. But here's what I did, and I think it was even better. I approached women and asked them what their favorite movie was. He says I think he's got 3 on here of the calling people up. I did 5, I think. So let's see. I'll tell you the answers I got. One woman was kind of a rocker chick. She said, I think it was like Quentin Tarantino, Inglourious Bastards. The other one I talked to, this blonde, she was like, The Notebook. I think it's The Notebook. And she was very apologetic about it. And I was like, I'm just asking, I was just curious. She was like, but I like other stuff. What do you like? And I said, I watch a lot of documentaries, but right off the top of my head, I was just like, Forrest Gump is one of the funny ones. And she's like, yeah, I like comedy too. So, it was just surprising me that they really wanted to answer this question. Then going to the bathroom when I had to pee, just right on the corner of like the bar where you make a turn. I was like, hey, I got a quick question for you. What's your favorite movie? And what did she say? Man, I have to look in the Facebook. What did she say? Can't remember. And then her friend came in and I asked her the same question. I really have to look at the Facebook group on this one. Oh, no. The one was The Princess Bride. Not familiar with that movie. And her friend, her friend was like Tombstone. I think, what's that, a Western? And then when I went outside, this security guard lady came to pick up some food from this bar restaurant I was at. And she's African American, and she had a bunch of black dudes hitting on her. And one was like, hey, let me get your number. And she was like, I can't. I have a boyfriend. But when she got in her security vehicle, I was like, hey, let me ask you an odd question real quick. And she was like, what is it? I was like, what's your favorite movie? And she thought about it hard. And she's like, I got to say The Help. I think my mom's watched that and told me about it. I'm not sure, but yeah, what was that? That was five. Yeah. So that is a fucking great question to get them talking. Also, on this day three, he wanted you. He has, of course, this is a 15-year-old book, but he had you go to his website to get the hypnosis training. I checked; it's obviously not there. I probably could scour the internet. Fucking, I hate fucking motorcycles, but and find it. Uh, but I was like, you know what? I just tell you what I'll do for my kind of self hypnosis is just visualize like these really great interactions I've had with women before, and so I get that in my head of these great interactions of the ones that I didn't close because it pisses me off, and I was like, God, why she was so into me? Why didn't I push that forward? So um, just trying to visualize things that have actually happened to you, and know that they can. It is completely possible that they will happen again. It wasn't a fluke, um, unless you've grossly changed as a person. But there was a chain of events that led to those good interactions, and it's best to try to keep yourself in a good mental state to for those random events to occur again. Um, what else was interesting? Yeah, and one other interesting thing was this woman I had number close before. She's late 30s. She used to work at the Dollhouse Strip Club local to me. I don't even think they're open anymore. At like the front door, you could tell she was hot back in the day. Um, Big boobs. She's getting haggard. Anyway, saw her pull up, and she gets out of the car and was like, "Yeah, I got my kid with me." And I'm thinking, "Oh my god, what the fuck, dude?" I think it was. I mean, it was late. At least like what 11 to midnight, and the kids. I think she said it was like 7. But I was sitting in the bar. She came up and kissed me on the cheek, which was funny. I'm just like, yeah, I don't need that drama in my life. Can't afford to take care of somebody else's kid, and she's a hot mess in her late 30s. Um, she, even though she's kind of haggard, women can put on the makeup and cover that up to where it should be pretty attractive, but not for me, man. Don't need that drama. I can't fix anybody. Uh, Best I can do is try to improve myself. Anyway, it's a great question, and you should ask it. Just say, "Hey, what's just out of curiosity, what's your favorite movie?" You'd be amazed how much they want to answer this question. Peace.